Shit. Tell mankind undertaker. I'm in your area, this is your definitely. Sentencing up your stereo, get chocolate like Mario, now you ain't terrible, I might embarrass you right here in front of you.
The fuck? What the hell I'm doing? There we go. I know I had not be paying this. Oh wow. Well, somebody pay with me. I need to start paying this. Yup. Yeah, I do.
this was helpful, Jesse. I'll come back another time.
I'll be here.
Run that back, Turbo. I can lead it on the dots. Put that foreign out the lot. Move the family to the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch. Falling like a big shot. Falling like a big shot. Falling like a big shot. Village man, I pop my collar. Must be a scholar. Spent 2K on my main jogger. Yeah, I'm jogging to the bank. Counting of the shipping, we won't sink. Give her 100 total. Work hard, now we finally seeing a change. My brothers keep it deeper than a chain. Just like Indy got a thing. And I'm tripping like a sink, yeah. These BBS's make you blink, yeah. I can knit it on the dots. Put that foreign out the lot. Move the family to the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch. Falling like a big shot. Falling like a big shot. Falling like a big shot. In LA, I got pussy on my toes. I still got homies on black shows. I'm just getting feel like I'm on gold. Looking for the place though. The inside but the bank closed. Every time I turn around I see a bank roll. I used to get me down, I ain't a dingo. I might be once getting on payroll. But short LA over shop on Rodeo. Dripping color, I had a case closed. So independent, you can't name my title. I can knit it on the dots. Put that foreign out the lot. Move the family to the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch.
I ain't going to fucking gym.
Falling like a big shot.
Fuck.
Falling like a big shot. Falling like a big shot.
Fresh foods. I'm now to go to the gym.
For the night. for me to focus. Came in front of bottom and you notice. Like I changed up on them when they recognize me. I've been at it for a long time, so you know it's go time when they finally recognize me. Like I changed up on them when they recognize me. I'm a star, how could I not shine on them? I'ma get fly on them, hope you recognize me. Pray to the Lord, told him thanks in advance. Need a new whip and a place for the fam. Was the only one who would think on the plan. If you on the other side, better stay where you stand. Yeah.
Yeah, one time now she acting like, yeah, battling. They was sleeping like a, sending my prayers somewhere in the sky, cause I ain't even know what God to believe in. Facts. I was just hoping it landed. I was just hoping whoever was listening know I ain't taking for granted. I may not be on this planet. I see you and don't understand it. You on borrowed money and borrowed time, signing names on dotted lines. You should draw a line real. I am legend in my city, I'm Will Smith. Got here quick, I'ma cop a billboard in front of her house so she could look at it. Upper echelon and petty. Walk Kenny, take a little time to Kenny travel the globe, the same road. Snow on that road, but I still don't slip. Moonwalk like Mike Jack to water. If the sky falls, how could I catch you? It's destined. Don't mind me, I'm out here doing what I'm supposed to. I need a change. Can't hear you from in the sky, cause I've been going. Need it back wherever we at. Yes, I come from the side of town where they, but we made a way through it. Baggage claim like I work the spirit, but it's only spirit, so you can relate to it, bro. Out in Copenhagen, no, I brought the bait to him. They be surprising me like what I say to him. Why they with me? How I skate through so luckily. Pops got me. I feel like I'm cutlery. My circle, cheerio small. I don't need no company. I don't need new friends suddenly. I don't need another. Since I've been. And I can't tell what's real no more. I can't tell what's real. What are you trying to conceal, bro? Hopped out of my fields and sit on 10 toes. They got it. It's all mental, all in your head every time. Snow on that road, but I still don't slip. Moonwalk like Mike Jack to water. If the sky falls, how could I catch you? It's destined. Don't mind me, I'm out here doing what I'm supposed to. I need a change. Can't hear you from in the sky, cause I've been going. Need it back wherever we at. Somebody I probably knew. Me, I don't get it, no clue. That just you don't do. That just a more to add to the list that I can't get no energy to. Why would you put it on the web? You don't want everyone aware. I just had to lead the hook, cause treated me like a celeb. I just went and cut my dread, but I got some beautiful hair. I am just searching for something that's real, cause they really know what they say. I gotta smile, but honestly, hell, I put my boy. Sometimes I see him in the cloud. I've been away for a while. I'm in the bed in the town, debating about who is the greatest, what you debating about. I
I swear that it's always something. Get to it, I always want something. Ay, I swear that it's all assumption. They're out there always want something.
I got a beautiful condo, stacking my birth for the house next. Labels keep trying to sign me. They do not have the amount yet. See, I come from a place where them don't usually amount. Boarded up houses across from the suburbs that's causing the feud like the northern and southern to fight for the because society got them running in your mother's house. Cause they under your covers, there's no undercovers that's pointing they running for cover. The news ain't gon' cover, there's nothing to cover when each other to deal with each other for dealing to others, dealing with the facts, make it wonder who gon' have my back when the storm thunder. He gon' take the cook and make it, ain't no thinking twice. He don't never stutter, money in his sight, running to them numbers, that's the finish line. Right before he crosses blue and red light, central book and covered. Something like his cousin, that's the way of life. Nothing's ever promised, but I got a beautiful smile.
Honestly, I forgot how. Since I put my boy in, sometimes I see him in the cloud. I've been away for a while. I'm in the bay in the town, debating about who is the greatest, what you debating about. I swear that it's always something. Get to it, I always want something. I swear that it's all assumption. They're out there always want something.
I got a brand new wig. Scotty Pippen. Ain't heard of me, I got a rich. Dripping my spice with Givenchy. I brought my in the party. And my diamonds all set like Cardi. Got it with me, she a Barbie. You don't wanna start with me. Got some hood posted in the Jordan. I have this Spill Larry Bird 33 on Cartier. I got 33 with me, I'ma flow through the city. I'ma buying out the day. And I'm buying out Barney's, yeah. I'ma hang with the with the feds and the rats and the mic. And my yacht pull up with, I'ma pull up with, we gon' on sight. We gon' make a thriller like Mike. Hard candy painted Mike at night. And my diamonds looking like a light. I'm a fly private like a kite. Got it feeling cool. I've been around to another city. I got a brand new with me. Scotty Pippen. They ain't heard of me, I got it rich. Dripping my spice with Givenchy. I brought my in the party. And my diamonds all set like Cardi. Got it with me, she a Barbie. You don't wanna start with me. No, you don't wanna start with me. Pull up with running up your whole block like a four-car press. No, you don't wanna start with me. No, you don't wanna start with me. I know cold-hearted demons that can smell your flesh. Walk up on them. You don't wanna start with me. Made a lot of plays, hood got J's, I kept me in. Brother made a name, now I get paid for stage, I keep a good talk with me. Executive babe, black president, Escalade. It's gonna be a hard ending. I feel the love, I hope it ain't no hard feelings. With brother, this how I started. Get some millions to make a love living. Introducing my little niece and nephew, love 20s. Me and Ronnie gotta get it out the business. Made 100 racks on the C-Day. Made $1 million on a weekday. 15 pounds on the cheap day. I'm like a deep dish. Outside, no rebate. I been around through another city. I got a brand new with me. Scotty Pippen. Ain't heard of me, I got a rich. Dripping my spice with Givenchy. I brought my in the party. And my diamonds all set like Cardi. Got it with me, she a Barbie. You don't wanna start with me.
tripping on some real. I see it, shorty dipping with me real quick. Yeah, but that's the old me. Now shorty can't hold me down.
She wanna roll with the squad. She on the phone with her mom. She wanna go and get lost. I told her go and get lost.
I've been on the road with my brothers. I've been on the go with my brothers, yeah. I keep it on the low like you got to. Kicking down the doors while you frightened. My Curdy's on something with a road chilling and my bros got the money. Yeah, I've been in the war like it's nothing. I'm mad like me stays on God. Yeah, they've been trying to play with it, not us. They trying to take this bread, but it's not enough. And all these voices in my head really driving me. It got me feeling like a zombie. But I see old me. Now nothing can hold me. They love me real. Shorty dipping with me real quick.
With the squad, only trust the family. I would for them all. Ride with the boss, fly with the sauce. Try and take your time. What it costs.
But I see old me. Now nothing can hold me down.
She wanna roll with the squad. She on the phone with her mom. She wanna go and get lost. I told her go and get lost. I got some issues with trust. I'm never giving up. I'm trying to show these boys how to move with the sauce, but I'm giving it up. I got some issues with luck. They got some issues with us. Why? Cause we done with the sauce. We driving the cars and they still on the bus. If we don't drive it, that's Uber. Kobe don't like a. They gotta walk with the movement and living and cut all the talking and do it. Wait, Trey West, I got no manners. These boys ain't got no answers. In the booth, I'm getting jiggy on them, but I'm no dancer. Real gifted like I know Santa. Real, but I'm old. Real different, ain't got no talent. With the dog, so there's no telling. With the mall, so I don't sweat it. Got the swag, make them so jealous. Never chase, man, I don't beg them. Never hate, let them. Rap so good, people told me how to slow it down. Get it.
They be tripping on the roof. I see it dipping with me real quick. Yeah.
With the squad, only trust the family. I would for them all. Ride with the balls, fly with the sauce. Try and take your time. What it costs.
But I see old me. Now nothing can hold me down. They be tripping on some real. I see it, shorty dipping with me real quick. Yeah.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And the pregame warm-ups are wrapping up out in Houston, where it'll be the Rockets going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. For Los Angeles, they come in off a win in their last outing against Orlando, feeling confident after a runaway win. We'll see if they carry over some of that momentum. You think about the most complete players in the game. Anthony Davis on that list. Shaq, is there anything left for him to work on?
Yeah, about 6 or 7 things. Nothing. You know, he just had to stay healthy, put up 28 and 12 like I asked him to do. That's the SLN, Kenny.
Shaq like numbers.
Yeah.
Well, got to go get some rings now, young fella.
That'd be something to work on. And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan. as they get ready for the opening tip.
Setting over the busy metropolis of Houston, Texas. And that's where we're coming to you from tonight. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony. Chris Webber is here, our sideline reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And with us tonight, basketball expert Bill Simmons. Bill, you look great. Thank you for being here.
I'd like to say hi to all the people who traded for Anthony Davis in the GM mode of this game to get him on their team.
Right.
When their real team couldn't pull it off. Congratulations. I can't believe you pulled the trade off.
DA, take it away.
Well, LeBron James is closing in on the top 3 all-time list in scoring. LeBron said, "It's an honor," but he added, "Scoring has never been on my list of goals. Facilitating, rebounding, defending, getting blocked shots, and things of that nature always ranked above that." Kevin, he has filled up the box score for a long time.
He can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. And at one point, seems like ISO basketball was falling out of favor, Bill, but the Rockets have made a cornerstone of their success, that very thing.
True, for the regular season. And
right,
for the
and then it
early
changes,
rounds.
doesn't it? Right?
Yeah, I do wonder if it's like the run and shoot with football, where it's this.
You don't trust it, maybe? You don't trust it?
Yeah, it's for the regular season. You're playing a team once. They don't have time to scout it for a bunch of weeks, but you know, when you get to the playoffs, you're playing the same team 7 times.
Scouting gets better.
Yeah, and players, you just played it 2 nights ago. You did play against the same offense. You would pick up little tricks. And I really wonder if you can win 4 straight rounds doing it.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Howard. Then there's Deion Waiters. And it's McKinney in at point. And for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Gordon is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Hartenstein in at center. Here's McKinney in the game against Orlando. Very impressive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Eric Gordon.
Never easy trying to mark Howard. I mean, he's terrific at forcing the issue and getting the foul call.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
To be in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
They get it back. Howard, and Howard with the spell.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
And here is Los Angeles now. James Harden missing on the 3. Snatched up. Count the basket.
Love the focus from Howard. So excellent at draining difficult shots over the defense.
Here's Westbrook. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D from Howard. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's McKinney. On the shot a bit long that time.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And with the 2K Esports League, Bill, players not only get a salary, they can also sign endorsement deals. They're celebrities now unto themselves.
So what are the endorsement deals that the 2K players sign? Is it like hats? Because you're not really moving. Nobody can people see your clothes? They can, right?
They can see your
sneakers,
clothes. Maybe it's a hat. Maybe it's
drinks,
a shirt. All of it.
Do the announcers get endorsement deals? Where's our endorsement deal?
Well, if they don't, we could probably make the stab for it right here.
I'm ready.
This is the venue to do it right
I'm
here.
ready to do whatever.
Let's change the culture.
CTC.
Well, here in the midseason, you have to be impressed with the way that Shea has come in and improved his game. Never stopped working, and he is clearly a player that is going to help this team for years to come.
I don't think, Greg, many people figured Shea would have this kind of impact on this team this early in his career. Here's Westbrook following the basket by Anthony Davis. And it's sent from the line, and the jumper is on the mark.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Rockets trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
The night Harden put up 60 points and had a triple-double. That was so amazing. I got to mention that's incredible.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Westbrook scanning the floor. Pocket 6. And finally they hit 1. Westbrook's got 6.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Here's McKinney. He's covered by Westbrook. Scooped up. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Houston gets called for the foul.
Always an adventure from the line. One of the few blemishes on Howard's career.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number. I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Here's McKinney. It's deflected.
Well, you know defense's toughest calling card. He will pester you, aggravate you, get up in your jersey, make you think twice about trying to shoot over there.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Well, with the season right near the halfway point, what better time to check in and see what rookies have helped their teams the most and how they stack up in the rookie race as they all vie for Rookie of the Year. He's been a big-time contributor for his team so far. And, we're right in the thick of the season, and he's won back to the top spot.
And with more or less a half a season behind us, he has shown what unlimited potential he has.
Can you imagine what his future is going to be if he stays on this path? I mean, with his work ethic and focus, he's been sensational this season.
The Rockets perpetually knocking on the door. At what point, though, Bill, do you think the window would close?
I think that point happened in May of 2019. I think they had 2 years to win the title where everything was lined up for them. 2018, they're up 3-2 against the Warriors. The Warriors are tired. They seem like they're fading. They can't close. I think the key for them is the difference between being a regular season team and a playoff team. They're a great regular season team, but the playoffs every year become more and more complicated, smarter, more. You got to come up with a plan C, a plan D, a plan E as the series goes along. And their plan A is kind of what they lack. They get tight, the crowd gets tight, things slow down. What's your plan B? And they have no.
Once Howard establishes himself inside, it's a problem, which is why the defense chooses to foul.
And so Howard nails both of them. Houston leading by 3. And here's Harden. 20-point game for him in the win against Portland.
And he had 2 blocks also, don't forget. I mean, it tells you what kind of presence he was for him at both ends.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Westbrook. That one off the back iron and out.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's McKinney. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Offensive rebound. Waiters. Here's Davis. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Another miss by Houston. Here's McKinney. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McKinney's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor. And that's a quality all great scorers have.
Here's Westbrook. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting.
Here's McKinney. Rebounded by Tucker.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Outside Covington. Bill, you look at the awards given out by the league. Most have been around for a while. Is there any award that you'd like to add? Something that's not being touched on in terms of high performance and success?
I think that there should be a playoff MVP. I made this case in my book that
great idea.
There's always like a best guy in every postseason, and I would like to see who that would be. And it's pretty easy to go backwards and figure out who it was. I did that. Just go backwards and have all the backstory of who it should have been, but then going forward, now you're the one. I would like to see that. I would also like to see a best bench celebration award, because certain teams just have these guys. They're good at pointing. They're good at fist pumping. First guy during the timeout running over.
Chest bumps.
They have handshakes. They're waiting at the scores table before the game to do the special handshake with each guy. I feel like that guy deserves some shine. Last year, DeAndre Jordan, I think, was one of the first guys I remember who just rated this before he started playing. Late 2000s clips. I was like, man, this guy's he's not playing, but he's into it. Trying to affect the game.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Both teams will make some. Some changes here. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. Here's Tucker. That shot is off. Good tee by Howard. Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. PJ Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Bill, you study pop culture. The 2K Esports League is a phenomenon right now, which is sweeping the country. Do you think that's going to alter the perception of gaming in any way?
Yeah, I would say it has one of the best chances of any esports league to succeed, because people just love basketball. And you can feel it there in the offseason. The shift in basketball content and the fact that it's now a 12-month-a-year sport for us. And now it goes from the playoffs to the draft to where people going in free agency, and then that plays out for a month, and then something else will happen. All of a sudden it's August.
Summer leagues are
summer leagues happening, and then all of a sudden the season's close, and then you just kind of recycle, and it's a 12-month-a-year sport.
Right. Here's Gordon after the made shot from McKinney. Here's Westbrook. Great D that time from Howard.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
You think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
Bill, I wanted to go back to what you were talking about with the 2K League, and you mentioned how basketball has grown into essentially a 12-month-a-year sport.
For me, a 2K Esports League just makes sense. It fits into that. I think people love the players. I think they care about these athletes, and just in basketball, so much more than the other sports. And for me, it's really gratifying, because I've loved basketball my whole life. And for a while, when I grew up as a kid, they would tape delay in the finals, and it was like the second-tier league. And now to see how popular it is and how much people love it, it's just, I feel like I was in early. I'm sure you do too.
Absolutely. I mean, when Magic Johnson is a rookie and starting at center, Game 6 in Philadelphia, yes.
And it was tape delayed. My beloved Boston Celtics won the 1981 title, and it was on tape delay in Boston. And I went to bed, and my dad woke me up to watch the game for me. And it's not even 40 years ago. So I think the the other thing that really helps with the 2K Sports League is that these guys play in 2K. The actual players.
Right.
They care about it. They care about it. They have an incredible amount of time on their hands because they're too famous and they can't go anywhere. So they're in hotel suites. They're bringing with the PlayStation or Xbox with them. They're playing their friends. They're playing each other online, and this is what they're doing all day.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
And Bill, when you yourself get out on the court, is there a play you try to channel or emulate, you try to visualize in your mind?
You mean when I'm playing pickup?
Yes.
Oh, well, now, at this point in my life, it's Davis Bertans. Is that how you say his name?
Davis Bertans.
Davis Bertans?
Yes. Great stroke.
I emulate all stretch fours in regard to anybody. That's who I am at this point in my life. I run from three-point line to three-point line.
You stay on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Don't tangle up inside.
My free throw attempts are 0 because I don't go to the line.
Just fire away.
And I want you to know I'm there to make an open jump shot. And don't ask me to do anything else, please. I'll set some picks.
You are. You're a great screen
set some picks.
You're a great pick and roll. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Look at Hart. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
The Rockets again can't hit.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Feeds it to Howard. Oh, it's stolen by Harden. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Great D that time from James.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Anthony Davis.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have. His shot selection's been a little bit...
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Bill was in Boston where you received your master's degree in journalism. What attracted you to this profession? Why journalism?
I couldn't do anything else, and I didn't like manual labor.
No, really.
No, that really was it. I was good at writing.
Like anybody in your family or any? Did it in high school, I'm assuming?
Yeah, started in high school. I had a big thing for me was in college. I had a column for the school newspaper, really from freshman year on. And around sophomore year, I felt like it started to get momentum. And that was the first time I thought, what if I can get paid for this? Right. Which, as it turned out, no, until I was about 29. Yeah.
Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. The Lakers, number 1.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Here's McKinney. He's got 8. Over Westbrook. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Westbrook, no good. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. McKinney, defended by Gordon, and there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Rockets trail by 16. Now here's Westbrook. He had 13 points in the win against Portland.
And don't leave out his rebound, Kevin. I mean, he had a big impact in that game. All his effort on the glass.
LA's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's James. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Now here's Harden. 8 points for him. Fires the three. No good on that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Ron moving to Los Angeles and joining the Lakers. Magic Johnson is a major component of that recruitment. Bill, what happens now that Magic is no longer with the organization?
If I was a Laker fan with the cap space they have, with the window of LeBron for just like 2-3 more years max, I would want the best possible person running my team who's going to everything. Every single shoot round, going to Europe to scout, foreign players and all that stuff. That's what they need.
Good point. Then McLemore, he's checked in for Gordon. The Lakers also with a sub. McGee's checked in.
Really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's covered closely. That shot off. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now, here's Westbrook. He's got 19. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
I don't know if it's been the main factor. This night has definitely been one factor.
Okay.
Plays it in off the breakaway.
When you put everything into your defense like Tucker does, good things happen. Like easy points off of a terrific steal.
Here's McKinney. It's rebounded by Houston. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They played with energy and communicated well. They made things difficult out there.
And here is Los Angeles now. James Harden missing on the three. Looking to end his cold spell. Goes back up. McKinney. And the layup is good. McKinney's got 10.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And entertaining as always, Bill. Thank you so much for stopping by. We always appreciate your time.
Thank you. I don't want to do any Celtic games. Let's do the other team.
All right.
And GA, what a pleasure talking with Bill about this game. He brings that super fan perspective.
From a young child watching games at the Garden, and you sense he's never lost that wonder and enthusiasm. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of the rest of his career.
Comes in for LeBron. And it's Green in for Waiters. Now here's McLemore. After the miss from McKinney. And the shot is good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates.
Second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kuzma's got 4 points in the quarter.
Even under pressure, Kuzma keeps his concentration, refusing to let the defense alter his shot in the paint.
And so it's the Los Angeles. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of
third quarter. See you in just a bit. And very lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Dion Waiters. Then there's Howard. And it's McKinney in at the point guard. There's the pass to Hartenstein. For three, Covington. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got his 20th rebound. James dishes to Waiters. Good, and the assist goes to James. That's 7 points for Dion Waiters.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Harden, no good.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Here's Davis, and he makes the 8-footer. Davis has got 14 points for the game.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Inside, and that one is hammered home.
Yeah, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
Here's McKinney, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, it's no doubt that Houston now is championship or bust. We've seen it. I mean, they've dished out huge contracts going full win mode now. I mean, they're putting it all on the line with this team.
Both free throws good from McKinney. And the Rockets desperate for a return to the NBA Finals.
The team has had their chances. They just need to make the most of it. I mean, front office, they're doing what they can help to make the most of Harden's prime. I mean, you have to admire their willingness to go for it now.
So it's the Lakers now, following the score by Houston. And Covington sends it back. And it's Harden with the ball for the Rockets. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next round. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Los Angeles leading by 23. Waiters. Here's Davis. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. He's got 16.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now here's Harden. He's got 8. Off target from 3-point range.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him. And he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers, the expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both look up in the Raptors and seeing those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Another miss by Houston. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's McKinney. He's covered by Westbrook. Trying to get open is Davis. Here's Howard. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
Westbrook, no good. Lakers have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Second chance shot, Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he's got his first free throw of the game. Swap here for the Lakers. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he is able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time on a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Here's McKinney. 16 points for him. Lets it fly. Rebound by Jeff Green. And for Houston, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Rivers can't get it to go.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about beating you the next time around.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Yeah, it's getting to him, GA. I mean, the lack of communication, the lack of trust.
Russell Westbrook in for Houston. Puts up a three. The Lakers with the rebound.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's McKinney. 19 points in the game. Count it. Good. McKinney's got 9 points in the quarter.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
No question, GA. I mean, it takes skill and a certain level of fearlessness.
Now, here's Westbrook. 25 points in the game.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Here's the teardrop. And there's a nice layup by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 11 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Another miss by Houston.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind, I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
The shoe culture becoming a bigger part of the game. Signature shoes, custom shoes, collections. P.J. Tucker with over 4,000 pairs of shoes. See, Weber, you a collector?
I love it, and it's all because of the Jordan phenomenon. What Michael Jordan did for the game, not just for the shoe, but what he did for the game, and making it be so cool in the culture. I got to give my boys in Michigan, I got to give us a little credit too with what we did there. But the shoe game has definitely become something that's just crazy out of control. I love it, but no, yeah, I'm a little bit of
a three ball. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, that's where McGee makes his living. On the interior, it makes them a much more effective offense, and he's able to contribute in the painted area. The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's McKinney. McGee trying to break free. McKinney, no good. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. But they recover it. Shots good by McLemore. McLemore's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, no basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Here's McKinney. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
All free throws good from McKinney. The Rockets shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Clemens, guarded by McKinney. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. That shot, no good. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. We'll get right back to the action when we return. let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfish? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
On the floor.
Well, the Rockets are a team that is pushing NBA theory to the extremes with how they approach offense.
Oh, yeah. Every year they seem to go more toward threes or free throws. I mean, you can't fault them as it consistently works for them, though. I mean, it's like watching a team experiment with what makes an NBA offense.
Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. McLemore is out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Rivers in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Rivers. Here's Harden on the wing. Now here's McLemore outside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's McKinney. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure's on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Caboclo comes in for James Harden. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Gordon. Now here is Sefolosha. From deep, McLemore. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And the three-pointers is becoming a weapon for him. You can see it. I mean, this is the second of this half. 3rd overall.
Here's McKinney. He's guarded by Rivers. He's off on that one. Chandler with the defensive effort. In the corner, it's McLemore. A three-pointer, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th, 8 of 12. And Chandler sends it back.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Rivers passes to Sefolosha. Floor spacing, Chris, now so big in the NBA. And big men have the room to put up some unbelievable numbers.
Oh, man, look at Lopez out there. Bucks land. I mean, look what he's doing in Milwaukee. Just shooting threes from deep. The same, you got to go to Embiid or Zingers. And we already see what the great Dirk Nowitzki has done through his career spacing the floor. Look, it adds time onto your career because you don't have to just go down there and bang and be one-dimensional in the paint. It makes your teammates better because now you're spacing the floor, which gives them room to drive. And if you're really working on your game, you can really make your teammates better because now you have more passing lanes because you're further away from the basket. So as any post player knows, it's a blessing to be surrounded by great shooters, and now big men, they got a little more room out there.
Shots good by McKinney.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
McLemore got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Here's McKinney. Lays it up and banks it in. McKinney's got 6 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Dwight Howard.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing. And it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're up by 45. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwight Howard.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Ring shot on the way. McLemore, no good. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 23 seconds left in the fourth. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. And here's Houston. And there's McLemore on the assist from Cephalosha.
Oh, you can't forget about the speed of McLemore. Uses it so well on his drives to the hoop.
Here's McKinney. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
With the All-Star game coming up, I'm wondering what your favorite part of the festivities are, Hornet.
Gotta be the dunk contest, no question.
Yeah, but you don't think it's getting a little stale lately?
What? Heck no. Some years are better than others, sure, but here's what I think you're out to pull you back in.
Ah, Godfather reference.
Bingo, bango, Hanko.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Nobody saw that Levine and Gordon contest coming, and those were some of the most incredible athletic feats I've ever seen in my life.
That's what I'm saying. Expect the unexpected in the dunk contest.
Yeah, while we're on the subject, what are some of your guys' favorite dunks from years past? We got some tunes lined up for you, but when we come back, we get to your calls. You're listening to Hank Hornet on 98.9 The Flex.
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Chet.
You're welcome. See y'all later, all right?
All right.